Welcome to Peacevision. We are a portal for positive change, and right now we're doing an interview with Paul Menta from Key West. Paul, welcome.
How are you guys? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Tell us, where are you right now?
I'm sweating inside of my distillery right now.
Inside of your distillery. Tell us about your distillery, Paul.
Well, our distillery slash sanitizer factory is in Key West. We're located downtown. We're a small craft distillery. We produce about 11 different styles of rum. Since we're so close to Cuba, we use a lot of influences from, back in the 20s and the 30s and stuff that they did there to kind of balance our rums out here. And we have a good time. We give tours. We do mojito classes, which is something that I learned in Cuba on a trip that I took. And, we're doing a lot of different stuff. Lately, we've been doing sanitizer because the idea in our mind is community comes first. We canceled all of our advertising, which our advertisers were really upset until I told them I'm going to use that money and make sure everybody in the Florida Keys, police, doctors, nurses, poor, rich, whoever, gets sanitizer for free so we can help out the community. And that's what we did.
That's awesome, Paul. Well, I've always known you'd had a really big heart. And also, people may not know this, but you're a professional kiteboarder, and you took a trip with us on board the schooner Wolf, and we made a documentary together that's about to come out. But tell about the role that you played, and tell about your experience with kiteboarding and introducing that to the people of Cuba.
Well, just to bring it back, in 2000, I'd been to Cuba times before 2000. We won't discuss that. But in 2000, we actually went from Key West to Cuba, and we kiteboarded there. We set a Guinness World Record. It was a distance record, and the sport was very new. So I met a lot of people there then. Kiteboarding was not heard of there. Windsurfing was. Kiteboarding, they had no idea. So to go back again to, kind of rekindle some old friendships on the schooner Wolf, sailing over, I can tell you it was a hell of a lot easier than kiteboarding there. So as I've aged, I think I've gotten a little more intelligent because the conditions we had in the beginning of that sport were 16-foot seas the whole entire time. It took us 12 hours. I got very sick. Thank God that Cuba has an amazing healthcare system because I got to visit their hospital when we got there. All sorts of stuff. It was a rough, that passage.
Yeah.
That passage is a rough passage.
Yeah.
To get through there.
And so tell me, were the people receptive to this whole idea of you bringing in this new sport?
Yeah, I mean, they were already in 2000. Yeah, of course, they were just like, wow, you get to be a superhero for a couple days because they're like, oh my God, look, you have this thing and you're jumping and flying. And of course, the people, I don't care if you're from Cuba or what country or kind of land you're from, it's an exciting thing to see. And if you're that type of person, you just want to do it. And that's the question. Como. That's all the word was. How do you do it?
For somebody that's never been to Cuba and may have some misconceptions about what it's like there, what do you think the biggest misconceptions are? And tell me about your experience with the people of Cuba.
I think everybody thinks, well, it's a third world country. It's dangerous. It's not safe. If something were to go on in Key West and I needed to seek refuge, I would go to Cuba. I would take my family with me to Cuba. I would seek refuge there. I really feel it's such a safe place. I mean, listen, first of all, no guns. People don't want anything to do with that. If you go out at 2 o'clock in the morning, you're wandering lost. People help you get to where you need to go. I've only seen families, instead of telling you, go away, you're not allowed over here. Hey, how are you? Come on in. Would you like to come into my kitchen or sit down? We're getting ready to have something to eat. The warmth of the people there is really intriguing, but it's always good as the warmth that you project. So if you go over there as somebody feeling very entitled and, oh, you guys have electricity or whatever else, you might be just not spoken to. But if you engage in conversation there, you will make friends for life. There's nobody that won't want to meet, talk with you, and show you around. They're very proud of their island, and they love showing you their home.
And if people want to come and see your home, what's your physical address in Key West?
Our distillery's located at 105 Simonton. So another landmark they look for is we're in the old Coca-Cola factory in 1903. So kind of we have the rum and Coke thing going, so at least I got one little thing ahead of me.
All right. Paul, awesome to see you, and we'll be talking to you again soon, and we'll be preparing the film that you're in, the documentary, Cuba Reframed, that'll be airing on PBS, and will also be airing right here on Peacevision. Paul, thanks so much, and stay healthy, my friend.
Thank you. Good seeing you.